What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the weekly energies for all signs Aries through Pisces for the week of September 29th through October the 5th, 2025. So for those of you that don't know who I am, hi, my name is Tiara, and I do weekly tarot readings as well as other things depending on the occasion. But for the most part, I do these every week. So if you want to tag along every week, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, you can look at the previous weekly readings. I have a playlist available on my channel, so if you want to look at those, just to see what those energies, or like to see if I picked up on anything that happened during those time frames, you know, check those out too. Sometimes weeks don't have, like, energy does not necessarily have a time frame, so stuff can happen around those times. You just never know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. What's coming up for all signs Aries through Pisces for the week of September the 29th through October the 5th, 2025? What is the messages they should hear? Can you give me clear messages to relay to the people that watch this video or those who watch after? Can you give me messages for all signs Aries through Pisces for the week of September the 29th through October the 5th, 2025? Hopefully, I will be able to have this video uploaded and scheduled to upload on Monday on time, because last week was not on time due to uploading issues, but for the most part, still got uploaded, thankfully. So hopefully this don't give me no problems when I upload this one. What's coming up for Aries through Pisces for the week of September the 29th through October the 5th, 2025? What is the messages they need to know? Can you give me clear and concise messages I can give to the people that watch this video? Messages that they need to hear. Messages that they need to hear. What is the messages they need to hear? Aries through Pisces for the week of September the 29th through October the 5th, 2025. Can you give me clear and concise messages I can relate to the people that watch this video? Messages that they need to hear for this week. What is it that they shall know for September the 29th, 2025 through October the 5th, 2025? What is the messages I can give to them? All signs Aries through Pisces. Third my shuffles. Okay, let's get started. Where's the energy? What is the weekly energies for all signs Aries through Pisces for the week of September 29th through October the 5th, 2025? What is the messages I can relate to those that watch this video and those who watch it after? Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Aries, what's coming up with it for you? Let's see. High Priestess. Something hidden from you, or are you having to follow your intuition in regards to something? Possibly your stability. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. What's coming up for you, Aries, this week? Death. Something's leading to an end in your life. Possibly something that was always burdensome anyway. So I don't think you're really going to be hurt over this. I don't see no painful energy, but I think this was something that was a burden. And you're following your intuition on it. Something that, like, it's like you're having to pull the plug on something this week. Why the High Priestess here? Why the High Priestess here? Nine of Swords. Something's been, like, ruminating your mind. Like, something's been bothering you. And I think it's been something that's been going constantly. It's like your mind has been running like a faucet in regards to this. And it's like you possibly wasn't following your intuition, or it's like something was hidden from you in a sense. And it was bothering you because you couldn't really figure out what it was. And I think this is something that's coming to an end, something that's ushering in change. And there might be a lack of coming together with someone, or a lack of unity. It does not necessarily have to be love related. It can be associated with any type of energy. Why the Death card here? What is that about? Lack of coming together. This could be in regards to work. Like something's coming to an end, like something's not getting revived, something's not getting put back in place. And it's been bothering you. One more. Why the Nine of Swords here? What's that about? Hermit. Yeah, you've been having to reflect on whatever this is that's been bothering you. It's like you're trying to figure out what this issue is so you can pull the plug on it. Six of Cups reversed. Something from the past that left a bad taste in your mouth. Something that like you felt like was out of your control. You're having to pull the plug on, or you're having to figure out something. It's like you're having to like retrace your steps in a way. Like you're trying to see what went wrong in a situation. Why the Three of Pentacles reversed? What is that about? You felt stuck. Like you couldn't make a decision. You felt like you couldn't move freely. It's like you had no choice but to accept this ending. Yeah. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if y'all can see it. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something's ending, Aries, this week. Whatever this is ushering a change that I'm hearing that you need. It may not be what you want, but it's something that you need. Because you felt stuck in this. It's like it's like I had the Judgment reverse card pull out. So it's like it felt as though you couldn't make that decision. And then on top of that, it may feel as though the decision wasn't yours to make. It was like something that was out of your control this week. And you're having to reflect because like you don't want this to be bothering you for too long. But something's ending this week, Aries. Whatever this is. One more card. What is the Death card here for? Yeah. And you felt out of your power. Like, whatever this is, this was something that was blocking you from moving forward. Oh, shit. That was blocking you from moving forward properly. Whatever this is. And you didn't feel as confident. You didn't feel as, like, direct. You just felt, it feels as though you couldn't really move in this situation, whatever this is. You couldn't really move the way you wanted to move. So I'm just getting that this is a decision. Yeah, this is a decision that you did not really want to make. Or this is a decision that was not yours to make in general. So that's what I get for you this week. You know, when it comes to changes, allow stuff to change so you can be on the path that is more aligned with you. I know that's hard to hear shit. Sometimes I have to remind myself of those things. But sometimes those changes, even when it wasn't our decisions to make, those happen just so it can put us on the path that is meant for us to take. So that's what I get for you, Aries. Just take your time this week and don't beat yourself up. You know, shit happens. Just take your time and just flow through the change. You don't have to like rush through the change, because I know sometimes Aries can be a bit impatient. But at the same time, if you just allow these changes to come through, then you'll be able to like feel more in control, at least over your emotions, over yourself, that is. So that's what I get. Taurus, what's coming up for you this week? Something in regards to career, something in regards to career. What's coming up for you this week, Taurus? What's coming up for you this week, Taurus? You're avoiding something. You're avoiding responsibility for something. You're avoiding responsibility. You're avoiding something. Why the Ace of Pentacles reverse? You're avoiding something because it's a burden. It's like you don't want to like set a foundation somewhere because it's a potential burden to you. And I think you're looking in the future and seeing like how something's not going to pan out the way that you think. And it may like, how can I get that? I think you're perceiving that you might get the short end of the stick if you were to involve yourself in something, is what I get. Why the Tower reverse here? Like you're avoiding responsibility for something. Queen of Pentacles. You're avoiding responsibility in something just so you can preserve your peace and preserve your resources. Like you're not trying to waste your resources on something. Also to keep a sound mind or to feel emotionally put together. So I think you're, yeah, hold on. One more card. Why the Ace of Pentacles here? What's that about? Yeah, you're not going forward in something. Whatever this is, I think, like, yeah, and it might cause heartbreak. It may cause some type of like disturbance in some way, shape, or form. But I think you're doing the thing where it's like, what will get me what I need at the end of the day? Like, yes, I don't want to put my energy towards that, but where else should I put my energy? Because I know this is just a pending train crash or whatever, like plane crash or whatever. Because you got the Ten of Wands here. Like, this was a, like, if you were to, like, invest in something, it's like you're seeing that it's going to become a potential burden, and the outlook on that is not so great. Now, this can be a story that is like, well, you did invest in something and it became a burden and you're having to avoid that. It's like you're avoiding it now. It's like you don't want to see it for what it is. For some odd reason, I do get that you may be pissed off a little bit about this thing, whatever this is. Because it might be an opportunity that you thought would give you something, but in return, it's a burden. What? Another card. Why the Tower reverse here? What is that for? Too many cards. Why the Tower reverse here? Yeah, you're moving on. Something didn't come together the way that you wanted it to. It's not something that you saw. It's like it's not something that you perceived to be what you thought it was. In fact, it was something to knock you off your game or knock you off your stability. Something, yeah. I think you're not coming together to this to preserve your peace and your stability. And you're not investing your resources in something because it's going to become a big pain in the ass over time. So I think you're doing what is best for you at this time, just so you won't involve yourself. It's like you're not giving to something the way that you don't feel obligated to give to something this week is what I get. Because you don't see, like, what is the benefits for me? It's like, what you're considering yourself. It's like, what am I going to get out of this situation? And if I sense that I'm not going to get anything out of this situation at the end of the day, I'm not going to put my energy or efforts towards it or my resources towards it. It's like you're looking out for yourself is what I get. One more card for Taurus. Strength. Yeah, you letting something go. Something in regards to work. You're cutting the fat off of something. Something in regards to work you're letting go of. You're letting go. Is what I get. Quick readings this week. Quick readings. So that's what I get for you, Taurus. Alright. Gemini, what's coming up for you this week? Drama. I get a lot of work messages. Is there a lot of stuff going on in the collective in regards to work? Now, I will say this. The Virgo, I'm sorry, Gemini, I'm not going to interrupt your reading like this, but I think this is for you specifically, but also the other signs that I just read for. If it's in regards to work, the Virgo solar eclipse has been in the 10th house of the United States chart. So this means that it's going to be perceived job losses. Mind you, the South Node is in Virgo, which means lost or like past energy, all that stuff. So with it going over the South Node, this is South Node eclipse. A lot of people are losing their jobs. Or a lot of people are, having to find new ways of doing things. It just depends on what's going on in your personal chart. But just understand that a lot of jobs are making cuts. Some job. I'm not going to say, like, I don't know what's your situation or whatever, but I do sense that a lot of people may be going through some type of work thing. Now, some people may be getting rewarded for their work. It just depends. It just depends. But all I know is that, like, work is being affected, like employment is being affected across the United States. So you're not alone. Just talking to everybody. But Gemini, back to your read. You pulled the Five of Wands, so there's drama possibly in regards to work or not being recognized for your work, possibly. What's coming up for you this week, Gemini? What's coming up for you this week? Eight of Swords. You feel stuck. Why do I get that you're you're a magnet for drama? Why do I get that? You feel stuck. Let's see, what's coming up? Why the Five of Wands here? What's that for? You're holding back. And you're walking away. Okay, you're not participating in some type of drama. In fact, you probably feel as though you can't really do anything about whatever this is. You're walking away from it. You're holding back. And you're not involving yourself in whatever this is. I think you're going to wait until the smoke clears. Why the Eight of Swords here? You're not emotionally invested in whatever this is. There may be someone may try to apologize or try to... Hold on, let's see. Wait a second. Why the Four of Pentacles here? What's that about? You're making a decision to hold back. You're going to heal from whatever this is. I think you're really going to take your time, whatever this is. There's some type of drama that you're avoiding, like you're holding yourself back from, or you're avoiding confrontation with somebody or something. Why the Eight of Swords here? Can you give me one more card? Why does Eight of Swords here? You're cutting through the fog. I think you're becoming independent from something this week, Gemini, whatever this is. And it's like you're not trying to get wrapped back into whatever this was that caused drama in your life or caused conflict, whatever this is. And it's like you're not emotionally invested in whatever this is either. And I think you're like saying like you have no choice but to not involve yourself in whatever this is, because dare I say you're just not emotionally invested either. Let me see. Why the Page of Cups here? What reverse? Why the Page of Cups reverse? 2 cards flew out. This is probably in regards to someone that like someone you had an ending with. You're making a decision to not revive something. You're cutting your losses. Or you're holding yourself back. Now, I did pull the Seven of Swords reverse. And with the Seven of Swords reverse, it means that someone may be coming back around to apologize after some deception took place. So there may be someone, now this is a side story, maybe someone that comes through that try to apologize, but I think you're remembering like the drama this person has brought to your life, or the strife that this person has brought to your life, and the confusion. So I think you're just making a decision to just let it go. Even though it may hurt, I think you're just really making a decision to just like cut your losses here. Because it's like whatever this, and you remember I said a magnet for drama. I think this person was a magnet for drama in your life, whatever this was. And it brought you great unhappiness. Like it felt as though like this person didn't give you what you want. The stability, the picket fence, they just didn't give you the stable foundation that you wanted. So I think you're making a decision to just cut your losses and break your own heart in order to regain that part of you that you felt you lost. You're no longer going to be in confusion about it. And I don't think you have any emotions towards this person, whoever this is or whatever this is. It don't necessarily always have to be romantic, but it's just a person I see in this spread that you're avoiding or you're holding yourself back from because you know it's just drama attached to this person. What's the Five of Wands here? What is that about? Can you give me clarification? What is that about? One more card. Yeah. It seemed like it'd be unexpected drama too. And it used to fuck with your mind. It used to make you feel stressed out. I get stressed out energy. So yeah, I think you're avoiding this. Well, you're not like, it's like unexpected drama you're avoiding. I think this thing came out the blue. So that's what I get for you this week, Gemini. You're avoiding drama, or you're avoiding a person that brings drama to your life just so you can preserve the peace that you have already. And also because you're probably not emotionally invested like you were before. And you're not as confused as to what you want. Okay. Cancer, what's coming up for you this week? Page of Pentacles. So you're starting off small and building yourself up is what I get. You're starting off small and building yourself up. You pulled the Page of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck it's the Queen of Pentacles upright. So let's see. What's coming up for you this week, Cancer? Okay. Why the Page of Pentacles here? Chariot. You're moving forward in something. Moving away from something. Why the Eight of Pentacles reverse? World. Okay. Okay, last week I got that you were taking stock in your life. Like, you're trying to see the best way to strategize to get something done. So if you haven't watched that reading, go ahead and check that out so you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you're already up to date, I get that you're making a decision to release yourself from something. You're moving forward. I think you're setting your sights on working on something, like I said, working on something small and building it up to be something that can stand the test of time. is what I get. You got your card here, which is the Chariot. So you're moving forward in something this week. You also pulled the Eight of Pentacles reverse in the World card. It's like you're no longer going to be putting your efforts towards something. Why the Eight of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, because whatever this is, you've once felt trapped to whatever this is. And you felt like you lost your confidence and you lost your drive. It's like you lost something within you when you did this. And I think you're wrapping up a cycle in your life. Yeah, that's what I get. You're wrapping up a cycle in your life where you felt as though you wasn't being appreciated, or you wasn't being seen, or you felt as though you had to smother yourself down, like you couldn't really be yourself in whatever this is. And I think you're recognizing that, like, this was something that was a pattern in your life where it's like you was once working on something that did not really align with you, and with you doing that, you lost part of yourself, or with you doing that, you wasn't able to put your energy towards the thing that you really want to put your energy towards. With you doing that, it probably felt as though like you were sacrificing something and you were basically left with the short end of the stick in regards to whatever this is. Could be job related, could be work related, where you just felt as though like you wasn't really able to put towards yourself or able to work on the things that you want to work on. So what I get is you pulled the Chariot and a Page of Pentacles. It's like you're going to be starting to do something where you feel more aligned, or you're going to be working on something, even though it may be small, you're going to be putting your efforts towards that and setting your sights on that because you believe that it's going to be something that will stand the test of time, but it will also be something that you really want to do. Something that may bring financial security to yourself. So also, if you get those ideas, Cancer, don't feel like you shouldn't work on it. Like, actually put your efforts towards the things that you want to do. Don't be scared. Like, shit don't have to be perfect in the beginning. Nothing's perfect in the beginning. Just do it. And then you figure it out along the way to make improvements. You know? Why the Chariot here? What's that about? Yeah, you're bring that inspiration. You got that clarity. You got that clarity. Move towards whatever it is that you want to move towards. You can do it. You got the drive now. It's like you're regaining back your strength. You're regaining back that part of you that you thought was lost in the sauce. Possibly lost in, like, you know, the external. You're finally figuring out that missing piece that you need to do in order to bring back what it is. So you're going to be walking away from things that you once felt connected to, in order to be connected to the things that actually bring you something that is actually something that you want to do. You're going to be working on things that you want to do. Or you're going to start working on things that you want to do. That brings you inspiration, that brings you that clarity, that brings you that drive, that brings you that joy, that happiness, that you're going to be feeling empowered this week is what I get. And you're going to be releasing the things that you no longer want to work on. Why the Eight of Pentacles reverse here? Why the Eight of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, because whatever this was, you got the Queen of Wands reverse and the King of Wands reverse. These are the creativity cards. You didn't feel creative in whatever this is. You didn't feel that spark. In fact, and plus, you probably didn't get the abundance that you thought you would have in whatever this was. You're breaking away from the status quo, or you're breaking away from something. You're getting out of it. Clear as day, Cancer. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Whatever this was, it didn't bring you abundance anyway. It didn't bring you the foundation or the stability or the long-term stability that you wanted. Like the rug was pulled from under your feet is what I get. But be sure to heal from whatever this is. Take your time with healing and stuff, whatever this was. And then you will get that drive. You'll get that clarity that you need in order to move forward and to open up your inner superstar. To show your inner superstar. Don't be afraid to go after what you want, Cancer. There's a strong possibility this will become something that you probably don't even see coming. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. All right. Let's go on to Leo. Leo, what's coming up for you this week? Oh, something's weighing you down. Something weighed you down. Change is happening. What's coming up for you this week, Leah? 2 cards flew out. You feel blocked? Blocked. Why the 10 of Wands here? Something did not come to... Oh my gosh. Something did not come together. And that's weighing on you. That's weighing on you. Possibly in regards to work. Why the Knight of Pentacles here? Disappointment in regards to work. You don't feel as expansive. It's like your worries has grown. Why the 8 of Wands reverse? Something's not coming together. And it's causing heartbreak. It's weighing heavy on you, whatever this is. It caused disappointment? What's this 10 of Wands? What's that about? Okay. You're not getting the answers that you want. You're finding the truth? You feel blocked. You know what? Aries had a similar read. What it felt as though the decisions that were being made is out of their control. It's in someone else's control. And it's not the decisions that they want. And it's possibly in regards to work. Aries had a similar read. So if you have any Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, check that out. But for the most part, I do sense, just going back to you because this is your read, something in regards to work caused disappointment. And something's not, it's like you feel like, because you pulled the 8 of Wands reverse too, which means it can represent communication blocks or something not coming together or something not moving as quickly as it should. Something's not able to come revive or a decision is not being made. I'm just looking at the time here. Every time I know the Judgment card, look at like, it's like people coming from the ground, becoming reborn or some shit. But with this card here, I get a different thing. It's like decision. I get a decision is not being made or a pending decision. Like something's not set in stone yet is what I get. And it's burdensome. It's like this is weighing heavy on you. It's either you got to make this decision and you're trying to avoid this decision, or someone else is avoiding making the decision in regards to you. And it could be in regards to work. Why that Knight of Pentacles here? What is that about? 10 of Cups reverse. Something did not go the way that you wanted it to. And it's causing dissatisfaction. Communication may come in increments that kind of warn you about whatever this is. It's like you may already have an inkling about what this is, but the cat is not out the bag yet is what I get. Because the Page of Wands can represent communication, possibly from someone younger. Does not always have to be, but just in general, slight communication may be coming in increments. Like you got warnings about whatever this is and it's been weighing heavy on you, but it have not been out the bag yet. Like whatever this decision is. And it could be in regards to your stability. Why the 3 of Cups reverse? What is that about? 6 of Wands. I mean, 6 of Swords reverse. Well, I got 6 of Wands. I did see 6 of Wands. You're not able to move the way that you want to move. So it's like you're having to wait and sit until you get that clear answer. Things are not moving. What's this disappointment about? One more card. Why the disappointment card is here? Emotional. Yeah. I think whatever this is, believe it or not, and this is crazy. I know this is fucking crazy. But whatever this is, even though like you may think that it's something that once brought you some stability, I think you unconsciously felt emotionally drained from it. So if this is getting released from your life, whatever this is, You're going to regain back your emotional stability in whatever this is. Or from whatever this is. Because I think whatever this is drained you. And you're now going to start to gain back your emotional thing. Because the devil reverse here is at the bottom of the deck. So any type of communication. I think you're going to get some type of relieving information that make you look at the situation differently. But you feel a sudden release too. That's so weird. Like you feel a sudden release from whatever this information that come through is about. A sudden release that regains back emotional stability, or like even though you might be letting go of something, there may be like a sudden release of something to regain back something about you. Or I can see it this way. You may be getting, you remember I said increments of information. You may be getting increments of information that you probably are misinterpreting. You know what? Okay, this is what I can say. Until you get that clear answer, do not bog yourself down trying to figure it out. Because at the end of the day, the answer will be revealed to you, whatever this is, or the decision will be revealed. The cat's going to come out the bag eventually. But whatever information you're getting right now, just start preparing yourself. But also don't stress yourself out because you don't really know the full details of whatever this is, of what I'm getting, Leo. So that's what I get for you, Leo. Just take your time and don't don't stress yourself over the small stuff, especially the stuff that you don't really got a full clarity on. Just let the stuff come out naturally, but also be in preparation mode. Like, just start getting yourself together to where you feel like stable within yourself. So whatever decision that comes out, you're able to like pivot, or you're able to like not be affected as harshly, if that makes sense. Because it's like you're kind of getting increments of it, but don't burden yourself, like stress yourself out trying to figure it out, but just like try to pivot, if that makes sense. Like prep yourself or give yourself that space to like figure out what's next or what you need to do to soften the blow, if that makes sense. So that's what I get for you, Leo. Okay, Virgo. What's coming up for you this week? Too many cards, Virgo. Hold on. All right. What's coming up for you this week, Virgo? Ten of Pentacles. Focus on the money. Focus on the money? What's coming up for you this week, Leo? Oh, I said Leo. What's coming up for you this week, Virgo? Empress reverse. Sun. Okay. A lot of Ten of Pentacles here. You're not moving forward in something. You're not moving forward in something. A lot of Empress reverse here. You're getting out of something. You pulled your card reverse. You're no longer like, you're not trying to figure this shit out either. It's like you're just you're releasing yourself from it. It may be unexpectedly you find yourself releasing yourself from something this week. Unexpectedly. You're making a quick decision. I think you're avoiding, you're not invested anymore. Whatever this is, you're no longer invested. A lot of Fool reverse. What is that about? This is possibly something that has already happened. You're getting out of something. You pulled the Death card at the bottom of the deck and you got the Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're getting out of something. Something that was once, I get a commitment, but it could be job related as well. But the Ten of Pentacles represents like family, just the whole shebang, like money, family, career, shit, all that shit. And it's like you're no longer going towards it. Like the door closed. I get a door closing in my mind, like door closed, like fuck this, I'm done. There's no growth and expansion in whatever this is. You pulled the Hermit reverse. And I think you're recognizing that. You're recognizing that. There's no growth and expansion in whatever this is. False hope. A lot of Empress reverse. One more card. What's that there? Yeah. Someone may be trying to come back in and apologize, but it was some type of deception that has transpired. But I think you're just you're going to stay in your stability because this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're going to focus on you this week. So even if this person try to come back around and apologize, I think this is an empty apology because the Empress is reversed. It's an empty apology. Someone may be coming back around to try and apologize, but I think you're not going for it. You're over it. Or this is telling you to not go for it because it's not really a genuine apology. It's an empty apology. And I think you're going to see through the bullshit, whatever this is. You're going to see through the bullshit and just tend to your own garden. Because you're no longer emotionally invested in whatever this is. You're not emotionally invested. Why the Seven of Swords reversed? What is that about? Yeah, you're not coming together. In fact, I get lies. Lies. Something's not going to come together. But I do get that. Were there other people involved, Virgo? Because you pulled the Three of Cups reverse. That sometimes can represent like multiple people, like third party energy. Does not always have to be. It just means, it can also mean a lack of coming together, a lack of like collaboration with something. But I'm looking at the hands for some odd reason on this thing. I'm looking at the hands. Like there was multiple people involved. But I think you're no longer going to go towards that. One more card. Why the Ten of Pentacles here? Yeah. Because whatever this is, it made you lose confidence, or it made you feel like you couldn't really do what you want to do. You didn't feel as connected. You didn't feel as like passionate about whatever this is. So you're no longer going to move towards it. Simple. Just quick reading. Last week, your reading, it took me a minute to understand what the fuck was going on in your read, but I think this week is more straight to the point. You're not going towards whatever this is. Simple as that. So that's what I get for you, Virgo. Your reading was funny last week. I ain't going to front. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that from last week. I got it posted on my page, obviously. So yeah. Anyway, let's go on to Libra. What's coming up for you this week, Libra? Four of Swords. What you going to be rested from or healing from? What's coming up for you this week, Libra? Moving on from healing. You're going to be healing from something and regaining back your strength in something. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Why the Four of Swords here? What is that about? You're gaining back your patience in regards to something. Like you're not making hasty moves at this time. In fact, I think you're trying to recalibrate what you want to do or where you want to go. And which one will give you that ultimate powerful energy. Make you feel in control. Over like the pain. I keep getting pain, or like make you feel back in your power. Why the Five of Swords here? Yeah, you're trying to gain happiness over whatever this is. And you're going to get out of a cycle, possibly. You're going to move on from something. Move on from lack. Move on from things that did not work out or connections that fell through. And you're going to be looking forward into the horizon to see what else is out there for you, or what is there for you that make you feel more in your power. Make you feel more complete, more happy, more whole is what I get. Why the Temperance card here? Yeah. Hold on. I think this might be reversed. Oh, okay. Hold on. Ah, why did I fly it all the way down? Ah. Okay, there you go. Yep. it seemed like you couldn't really make a decision on something. So it's like you're going to retreat back into your shells until you make your decision on what you want to do. Because I do sense that, like, you're not going to be making a hasty decision, which is good. And you're just going to go back into your shell and make a clear-cut decision on what you want to do moving forward. On what would give you the best outcome possible in terms of, like, your stability within yourself, but also externally. I think you're outweighing your options here, or outweighing your thing. A lot of swords energy, so you're going to be in your mind a lot. It's like your emotions are detached from whatever this is. I'm drawn to the wine glass and wine bottle, so try not to drink. Like, actually, like, take your time when making decisions. Don't try to go to alcohol. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do if you're a grown-ass person, but don't try to drown out your sorrows. Try to actually work through them, is what I get. Take your time and work through them. There's no rush. And don't numb yourself to whatever this is. Because you doing that, you're going to regain back something, or you're going to gain clarity over something. Especially if it's in regards to heartbreak. Something that you've been in your mind about, something that you felt stuck to. A lot of swords energy. Using your mental energy. Also, try not to get into your own way this week as well. Why the Five of Swords here? What is that about? Six of Pentacles. Things that did not work out in the past, or things that did not transform the way that you want. I get past energy. Things that just did not work out, or things that just did not come together the way that you wanted it to. You need to get over that, or you need to, like, heal from that. Possibly working with people, or working around people, or something that wasn't equal give and take. Something that did not give to you the way that you gave to it. Something's not able to really transform. And I think it's something that you need to go within and actually, like, face the music about. Just so you can actually move on properly. That's why don't try to drown out whatever this is with substance. Like, alcohol or whatnot. Because it may delay your decision-making power. So just go within, or, like, take a step back and actually figure out what's the best way moving forward for you. And heal from those things or those past experiences that put you in this bitter, or, like, this detached, or this weird, painful energy. I'm getting some deep, painful energy that you need to face. Just so you can regain things back. So that's what I see. You got to start reflecting, Libra. Do some reflection work. You had a beautiful reading last week. And I think it's about, like, so you can properly embrace whatever it is that's coming your way. You need to like, do some healing so you don't get in your own way, if that makes sense. So that's what I get for you, Libra. All right. Scorpio, what's coming up for you this week? Seven of Pentacles. What you waiting on? Walking away? Trying to observe something? What's coming up for you this week, Scorpio? How many cards? Okay, I get a person involved, like possibly connection. Were you obsessing over something? Obsessing over communication that didn't come through? Why the Seven of Pentacles here? It's like you was waiting on something. Something did not get... Oh, shit. Something fell through. Possibly with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Communication. I keep getting communication blocked. Like, communication didn't come through. In fact, I think... Did someone ghost you? Ghost you? And your obsession over communication that did not come through, or communication that's not coming through? Or did you ghost somebody? Something did not come together with a water sign, possibly? Or just someone felt emotionally blocked from something? Why that's there? I'm drawn to the devil. Cause disappointment. Communication that came through that didn't come through caused disappointment. Like you're obsessing over something that did not come through and it caused disappointment. I kept getting harsh communication. I got this for you last week, I think. Harsh communication. There's some harsh communication. Disappointment. And it's like you're waiting on a decision. You're waiting on something. Why the Judgment reverse? What's that for? Oh, I get like you're rubbing your hands together like Birdman. Empress card reverse. Something did not go the way that you wanted it to go. I keep getting that. Like something like you're waiting on something to fall through, or you're waiting on something to come through and it's not coming through. And I think it's communication you're waiting on to come through and it's not coming through. And it's causing you to ruminate in your mind about it. Heavy disappointment energy. Scorpio, what the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you? Why the devil here? Something did not go. Something did not move. Something did not move. You didn't get what you wanted. You're not getting the communication you wanted. You're not getting the honesty that you want. It's like you're waiting on something to go a certain way. Like I keep getting the eyes, like you're observing something. Something that ended. I'm drawn to the RIP. I think that was like a tombstone. Something did not come together, man. That's weird. Why I get that energy? I get a lot of eyes. Are you watching something? You're observing something? Or someone's observing you? Trying to get information about you? Oh, I put this upright by mistake. Yeah, I get someone's trying. It's like you're trying to. That's weird. I get a lot of eyes. Why the King of Cups here? It's possibly in regards to commitment that did not work out. I keep getting the word why. Why? I keep getting why. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? I keep getting why. You didn't get the commitment that you want. You didn't get what you want. And it's like you're trying to figure out the why behind it. You're not able to move the way that you want to move. And it's like you're obsessing over it. You or someone else is obsessing over something that did not work out. Or over a disappointment. You're ruminating over a disappointment. Is what I get. So weird. And it's like you're having to retract your energy in order to like see what's next for you to do. Why the Hermit here? What's that about? You get a lot of eyes. Make you not feeling it. I get a masculine energy here. I get a masculine energy. Man. Because you got a King of Wands. King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Scorpio, this month on the September monthly, I said there's a pending heartbreak. I said it's a pending heartbreak. I don't know if that heartbreak came through, but whatever this is, heal, do what you gotta do, get it out your system. But don't let it run you. Get it out your system. Because if you don't release this, I get a pressure build. Like there's pressure building up within. whatever this is, when pressure builds up, it's gonna explode somewhere. So you need to face the music, Scorpio, on whatever this is, okay? Because it's not going to get you anywhere if you keep ruminating on it. In fact, I think it's going to cause more harm than good. Go to your, retract to yourself this week, Scorpio. And if you really need to face some type of, face your demons. Face your demons. It's like you can't avoid this any longer. You need to do some reflection. And if communication didn't come through, so be it. But if you go to someone or someone goes to you, just know you really need to, don't get too attached to the external to a point where you lose yourself in the external. The external is going to change constantly. But you need to learn how to stand the test of time. You're a Scorpio. You're able to die and come back reborn. Death and rebirth. You are ruled by the death card. Allow yourself to be reborn. Allow yourself to recalibrate. Don't stay down for too long. You got to rise back up. Take your time. No one's rushing you. But don't let the things externally run what's internal within you. Is what I get. I said this to you last week. So same message, different message. It's kind of serious this time. All right. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you this week? 4 of Pentacles. You holding back from something? Holding back communication or holding back some type of information? What's coming up for you this week, Sagittarius? 3 of Swords. You're not interested? 2 fours. Why the 4 of Pentacles here? 5 of Swords. I get you're getting over some things. You're getting over some things. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some type of painful memories or something that left a bad taste in your mouth. You're getting over some stuff. You're holding back from something. Holding back from disappointment. Why the 3 of Swords reversed? What's that about? Sun. Yeah. Unexpectedly, you may find yourself back balanced out in something. You may find yourself getting over stuff a little bit, stuff that used to bother you. It seems as though it's slowly, you're slowly detaching yourself from it. You may find yourself unexpectedly getting over stuff, if that makes sense. Because you pulled the 3 of Swords reverse and clarifying it is the Sun and the Tower. Unexpectedly, you may find yourself getting over things this week. Sudden clarity, or something clicks, oh, okay, let's go. That's why I get okay, let's move on. Something that makes you feel back in flow. Still, why does the 4 of Pentacles here? What is that about? Okay, you're holding back from placing unnecessary things on your plate. And I think you're not moving towards things that will cause more harm than good. I think you're observing things for what they are and not what you think it should be. You're possibly walking away from a connection. Again, it don't always have to be romantic, but it seems as though you're walking away from something in order to regain something within you, or you get that sudden, you're able to get over something a little bit, sudden clarity, or something comes through to help you to get over something or to regain something that you unexpectedly regain, some type of clarity or some type of healing or something is what I get. You understanding something for what it is and not what you want it to be. And you're not putting unnecessary burdens on your plate. You're not feeling as weighed down. It's like you're releasing things this week, or you're releasing old energy or energy that puts you in a heartbreak, something that you're just releasing things. You're walking away from connections that did not work out. What's this 10 of Wands here? Yeah. Blockages. Communication blockages. You may get unexpected communication from somebody this week. Why the Five of Swords reverse? What is that about? But I don't think you're going for it. You're not trying to commit to somebody this week. You're not. You're not committing to anything that weighs you down. You're not weighing yourself down. That's what I get. You're not weighing yourself down. You're holding back from burdens. You're holding back from putting unnecessary shit on your plate that's not supposed to be there is what I get for you this week. Sagittarius, you're meant to roam. You're meant to be free. You're meant to be moving. Not saying you got to be a fucking cheater or an asshole, but it's just more so like you're a nomad. Get up and move. Did I say something about this last week? You are a nomad. You are not planted. You're meant to be moving around. You're meant to be shifting, doing whatever. You're not committed to unnecessary burdens that will take away from your freedom. Commit to your freedom. Why the Three of Swords reverse? Yeah, commit to your freedom. Don't weigh yourself down with unnecessary shit, because that way you're able to open yourself up to abundance. Things did not come together. Oh well. It's like you gain clarity over whatever this is, or you gain unexpected, like, freedom. Why do I get freedom? Unexpected freedom from something is what I get. Someone may try to come in and apologize, but I think you're not going for it. You're not committing to that no more. Very interesting read. Interesting read, Sagittarius. You gaining freedom from something this week is what I get. That's what I get. Okay. Also, Scorpio, I'm going to go back to Scorpio just a little bit. Scorpio, Mars just moved into your sign. So, this Mars transit may be a bitch for you. That's probably why. Mars rules men as well. It's also opposing Pluto. I think it's squaring. Is it squaring something? Anyway, it's opposing Pluto. So, men in general, that's why I picked up a lot of masculine energy. Men are having a tough time, or they may be mentally going through some shit. Okay, women also be careful. Be careful. But there are some men that may be losing their fucking marbles because it's Mars transit. Mars rules men. Violence, guns, passion, all that shebang. With it opposing Pluto, yeah, just I think that's what a lot of men are going through. Like, they may be losing their marbles. So, men, if you come across this channel, like, really take time. If you need to enroll into some therapy, enroll into some therapy. Because you can't be avoiding problems forever. Take your time. And actually take your time to actually heal through shit. But anyway, that's enough about that. But that's why, Scorpio, if you feel your shit, if you, especially within the first few degrees, Pluto and Mars is fucking with you. So take your time. And if you try to retract your energy, if you feel yourself shifting, try to find a space where you feel safe and just actually feel comfortable to release yourself or something. Go do some activities or something just really, you probably need to invest in therapy as well, is what I get. But anyway, long story short, let's go back to this. Capricorn, what's coming up for you this week? Capricorn, what's coming up for you this week? Okay, you're having cards. Okay. Capricorn, what's coming up for you this week? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to be upright. Past memories. You're letting go of some past memories. Things that did not work out. What's coming up for you this week, Capricorn? Queen of Swords. Unfairness. Why the Six of Cups here? In regards to a relationship, a connection that did not work out. Why the Queen of Swords here? Why the Queen of Swords reverse here? King of Swords. Okay. Let's see what I see here. Empress. Yeah. Alright, so this is what I get for you, Capricorn. I think there's some type of past energy involved in this. Past commitment. Let me get more clarity. What's this Hierophant reverse here? Something you once felt stuck to? Something you felt as though wouldn't change? There's this past energy that you're looking away from, or you're trying to see what else is out there for you. I think you're detaching your emotions from it. Let's see. Why the King of Swords here? What's that about? Okay, hold on. Let me move that over there. Why the Queen of Swords reverse? Why the Queen of Swords reverse? What is that about? Okay. Alright. Why the Magician here? Justice. Two of Pentacles. I get a decision being made here. But then there's like, I keep getting unfair judgment. Unfair analysis of a situation. Unfairness involved in this situation. When I pulled the Magician, the Five of Pentacles reversed, there probably was some manipulation involved. And whatever this is, manipulation tactics. So someone can get what they want. Because I pulled the King of Swords. Got the Queen of Swords reversed. King of Swords upright. This masculine energy was probably being manipulative. Or they was doing... Okay, there may be court involved. Court situation possibly. Does not necessarily have to be. That's not for everybody. But it seems as though someone's like... making sure they get what they want. But there's a feminine energy here that's feeling confused or disconnected. They're not feeling as connected, or they feel someone's reflecting on the past and trying to look away from the past. But there's this a feminine energy here that's feeling like lost. Not unable to make a decision. What's this about? What's the Judgment card here for? What is that about? Why the Judgment card here? Yeah, you're unable. Okay, there's two different energies, like I said. And there's like pessimism. Okay, the feminine energy feels like they can't do anything right now, like their hands are tied, but the masculine energy is pulling out all the stops to get what they want. But the feminine energy feels disconnected. Dare I say pessimistic on the outcome of the situation. And there's a reflection of the past here, like of commitment that fell through. I think someone wants something to just be over with. And I think that's what this feminine energy is feeling like. I want this over with and I'm tired of dealing with this fucker. I want it over with. I'm tired. When is the decision going to be made? I'm over this shit. What's the Six of Cups here? What is that about? Blocked communication. Blocked communication in order to feel more empowered or more in control. What's the outcome of the situation? Can you give me that? Something unexpected? What's the outcome of the situation? Something's gonna go. Okay, something's not gonna come together, but because of it not coming together, there may be unexpected, like something unexpected. Why the Four of Wands here? What's that about? Okay, someone maybe feel trapped. Unexpected. What's the Tower here for? What's that for? King of Cups. I get emotional disconnectedness. Something's not going to change. But there may be unexpected, like, unexpected. See, what's the Four of Wands here for? Something's going to persevere. But there's unexpected disappointment about some type of... Capricorn, I'm spending way too much time on your read, but I'm curious. Emotional disconnectedness is what I get. What's the advice? Don't make a decision yet. Wait. The advice is to wait. Wait before you move. Wait before you move. There's something that's not being shown to you right now, or there's something not being clearly shown, so just wait. I get wait. Waiting energy. Wait before you move, because there's something's gonna come through that restores something. Something's gonna come through that restores something, so it's just best that you wait. I know this is weird. I don't know why I'm getting this message, but just wait is what I get. Wait before you make a decision. That's the advice I can give in regards to this, because I don't think I'm gonna get a clear answer as to what this is, but I do get, like, as advice wise, just wait before you make a decision, because there's something gonna be illuminated, something's gonna be revealed, or something's gonna be opened up, if that makes sense. So that's what I get. I'm sorry, Capricorn, that was a weird read. I know that's probably oddly specific. I know a lot of Capricorns are not going through that, but yeah. All right, Aquarius, what's coming up for you this week? Lack of lies or lack of communication? Lack of communication coming through. No communication coming through. What's coming up for you this week? Something gets revealed. Something gets revealed about work. I have multiple signs get something about something not working out, or something in regards to work. There's lies, or something's not being communicated. But something's going to get revealed this week. Why the Ace of Swords here? Why the Ace of Swords reverse here? Why the Ace of Swords reverse here? Why the Ace of Swords reverse? In regards to work. Someone's lying about something in regards to work. There's a lie involved. Someone's not being forthright. Someone's not being honest. In fact, I think someone's not really telling the truth. Possibly a fire sign. Aries, Sag, Leo. Does not necessarily have to be. Someone's not telling the truth about work. Someone's not communicating something. Why the Moon reverse? But something's going to get revealed. Why the Moon reverse here? Two hazy cards. Two hazy fucking cards, man. You got the High Priestess and the Chariot. Two watery cards. Intuition cards. It's like something gets revealed, but it's still unclear. What the fuck is this? Why the Moon reverse? People unexpectedly walking away, or you unexpectedly walking away? Something's being let go here. Something's being let go. Strength reverse. Bottom of the deck. Something's being let go in regards to work. Unexpected, and it's unexpected. It's like you don't see it coming. Is what I get. You don't see it coming. Why does Ace of Swords here? Why the Ace of Swords reverse here? One more card, please. Yeah, you don't see it coming. It's like you kind of had an inkling, but you... Unexpected. Ace of Pentacles, what's that for? Yeah. Yeah. Someone probably did not tell you the truth about something, possibly in regards to work or something tangible. An opportunity. Someone lied about something. I get lies. I see the eyes. It's like you kind of... I don't know why I get you kind of had an inkling, but it was hazy. And you may unexpectedly be walking away from something this week. There's lies. I keep getting a lie. There was a lie told. like you felt trapped, like there's a disconnect happening. Disconnect from connections. Why the Three of Cups reversed? What's that about? Yeah, you're tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're tired. Why do I think you don't really give a fuck at this point? You don't really give a fuck, is what I get. One more card. Why the Moon reverse here? Why the Moon reverse? Something's being let go. Okay, Aquarius, this is not everyone's story, so, because this is heavily in regards to work. Unexpectedly, you may be leaving something. It don't always have to be working. It could just be something that you set roots on. Unexpectedly, you're leaving something this week. Something's not coming together the way that you thought. And there may be a lie involved. There's someone that did not tell the truth. Or there was a lack of clarity in regards to something. Because I keep getting haziness. Like it was like deliberately hazed. Or deliberately like not discussed. Or deliberately not expressed properly. It just wasn't. I get. Who is this High Priestess? What is this about? What is the High Priestess about? Can you give me one more card, please? This pipe, a decision. A decision. Someone having to make a decision. Having to follow their intuition on what will be best. How to be victorious in the situation. The best possible outcome. Unclear decision. But you're walking away from something that did not work out this week. I know that don't make sense. This is not everyone's story. I'm getting oddly specific messages, but I did ask for clear-cut messages. So these are the messages that my cards want to give the people. So that's what I get. You may be walking away from something this week. Or you may be trying to find the truth behind a lie. And it could be in regards to work is what I get. Unexpectedly, you may be walking away because I think someone dropped the ball. You know what? Yeah, dropped the ball. Because I'm looking at the ball in the Moon's hands. Someone unexpectedly dropped the ball. This may come as a shock, unexpected decision, or something that was like premeditated. This wasn't, okay, yeah. You probably had inklings about this, but it was like you wasn't getting a clear answer. So that's what I get, Aquarius. Damn, what is with these reads, man? What is with these reads? Anyway. Last but not least, let's go ahead and do my lovely Pisces. What's coming up for you this week, Pisces? Victory? Well, not really victory, but... What are you making? You making something shake this week, Pisces. You're making something shake. You're pulling out all the stops to get something that you want. To get that foundation. What I get. What's coming up for you this week, Pisces? That's too many damn cards. Hell no. What's coming up for you this week, Pisces? You're moving. Ooh, Pisces, I like your read. You're regaining back hope. You're regaining that optimism. What are you looking towards? Like you want something. You're going towards something this week. What is this Four of Wands here for? Okay. It's weird. Okay, that's kind of strange. A lot of Chariot here. What the fuck? Hold on, wait a second. Okay, I take back what I said in the beginning. I don't like your read right now. I have a right to change my mind. Just hold on. Why the Nine of Pentacles reverse? What's that about? Okay. What's the Four of Wands? What is that about? Okay. I'm gonna call why the Four of Wands here. Okay. Alright, so why the Nine of Pentacles here? I'm confused about that one. Are you committed to something? You're finding yourself committed to something? Why do I get... Okay. Why do I get rebound energy? You want to feel back in control. And it's like you're committing to something. Hold on a moment. 1 second. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm back. I hope I didn't take off my headphones. Hold on. I hope I didn't, but it's fine if I did. Anyway. I feel my headphones are not on. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. Okay, good. Alright. So, we got the... Are you unexpectedly committed to something just to get over something? Or you're not moving towards something? It's like you want to get over your disappointment. You want to feel more in control. You want to get over your disappointment. Your emotions are not involved, but there's some type of disappointment you are obsessing over. Like something did not work out in regards to like a connection, or something in regards to your foundation, or something in regards to like your stability possibly. But I get the Six of Swords reversed. You're not moving towards something. Okay, this is a weird energy I'm picking up on. Okay, hold one moment. All right, I'm sorry, I keep pausing between your read, but I'm gonna try and figure this out. What's the Chariot here for? What is that about? Something that... Okay, this is probably someone in the past. Something that it did not come together with. You want to reconnect with somebody. Or you want to get over somebody, so you get... For some of you, I get rebound energy. For others of you, I'm getting that you want to reconnect with somebody, or you want to feel more in control, or you want to feel more in control over a situation. Okay, that's weird as hell. Why the devil here in the Five of Cups here? Why is that there? What is that about? This could be in regards to career as well. Like something in regard to your stability. It's like you're obsessing over a disappointment that has transpired in regards to a previous opportunity possibly. Okay, I can read as that. Stability. Something that fell through. Something that did not move the way that you want to move. I think you want to get over that energy of where you felt disconnected, or where you felt like you was ruminating. I think past memories. It's like you're wanting to move out of that energy where you once felt cheated. Like you want to try and get over something is what I get. Why the Death reverse here? What is that for? Magician. Yeah, you want to usher in change over something that did not come together the way that you wanted it to. You want to usher in change. Is what I get. I think you no longer want to obsess over some type of disappointment that happened, possibly in regards to your stability or your career. And you want to move out of that energy, and you want to commit to something else that will actually give you that power, or give you your power back, is what I get. Okay, I kind of like your reading again. But I think you're trying to see what else is out there for you to make you feel more complete instead of ruminating over something that did not work, is what I get for you, Pisces. You no longer want to go towards that type of energy where you're stuck on a loop, or stuck on like repeat, or remembering things that you don't want to remember, especially past disappointments. You want to feel back in your control. You want to take your power back. So you want to move on from those situations, things that fell through, and you want to usher in change. You want a change to happen in your life, Pisces, because you no longer want to feel stuck, is what I get for you this week. A lot of Page of Swords here, one more card. Yeah. Yeah, you're making a decision to cut through the fog. and see what else is out there for you. You're taking stock, or you're taking inventory to see what else you can do to help yourself get out of something, or to help yourself get into a place where you feel more in control or in your power, is what I get for you this week, Pisces. So that's what I see for you. I hope that wasn't confusing, but yeah, just go ahead and get started on the collective, and then hopefully I have enough memory on my phone to where I can do the card of the week. Just a long reading. We got it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the collective for the week. So I always do a collective, so this is basically going to target the energies of what's going on this week. I also post it as a YouTube short as well, so if you're not able to watch to the end, you got it as a YouTube short coming in for this week as well. So what's coming up for the collective this week? What is the collective energies for this week in regards to what's September 29th through October 5th, 2025? What is the collective energies for this week for all signs that I read for today? What is the message? What is a clear-cut message I can give to collective? An overall message I can give to collective in regards to this week? What is something that they need to know? Collective message for all signs that I read for this week. What is a message that they need to know? What is a collective message I can give to all signs this week? What is a collective message I can give to all signs this week? 2020. For September 29th, 2025 through October 5th, 2025. What is a collective message? Here? Okay, that's fine too. Hold one moment. Alright. What's coming up for the collective this week? Sorry, I know I keep pausing, but that means I gotta hurry up and get the fuck up off of here. What's coming up for the collective this week for September 29th, 2025 through October the 5th, 2025? What's the message I can get to collective? What is the clear-cut message I can give to collective? What is the messages that they need to hear? Just one collective message, clear-cut message for the collective that I read for this week. All signs that I read for, can you give me a clear-cut collective message? What is the message that they need to hear? Overall message they need to hear for the collective for September the 29th through October the 5th, 2025. What is a clear-cut message they need to hear in regards to this? Get 3 more shuffles. Okay, 1, 2. Wait, did I? Okay, I get a stop. Okay. What's the overall message I can give to collective this week? 2 of Cups. Something in regards to connection. What's coming up for the collective this week? 5 of Wands. Clearing through the fog. Clearing through the fog. You're no longer waiting on something. Why the 2 of Cups here? What's that about? Magician. Okay, why the 5 of Wands here? Why the 5 of Wands reverse? Sun reverse. One more card. Why the 2 of Cups here? Okay. And why the Magician here? Too many cards. Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Why the Magician here? Okay, one more card. Why the 5 of Wands reverse here? Definitely. Okay. I was wondering why the 2 of Cups. One more card. Why the 2 of Cups here? Okay. I'm so lost. I get your... Okay. I can read this in one of many different ways. I get the Magician here being clarified by the 2 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles reverse. Are y'all trying to make something happen with something that obviously is not equal give and take? But I also see on the other hand, like, y'all are releasing things that you're cutting through the fog of something, and you're getting out of something that made you feel incomplete, made you feel like you don't have all that you want, or not giving you the full package, is what I get. The Two of Cups upright is confusing me. Hold on. Okay, because I haven't... The Two of Cups is confusing me, y'all. It's like you're trying to make something shake again. But neither one of you guys, there's two energies reversed, both in the same sign. Collective, I think I'm just channel whatever the hell I'm feeling right now. Hold on, one more reading. Why the Five of Wands reverse? One more card, please. Okay. Don't go back to something. There may be someone that's trying to come back around to make something work with you. But overall, or try to apologize, try to make something come back to life. But whatever this person's intentions is not exactly what it seems. Because the Six of Pentacles is reversed. You got the King of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. This, whatever this is, it's not gonna, this need to change. Don't go towards it. It's very specific, y'all. Like, if communication comes through from someone from the past, do not put yourself in a position where you're stuck back on a loop. Stop repeating cycles that need to go. Someone wants to come, their intentions is not good. I don't know who needs to hear this. Their intentions is not good. Someone may have this Two of Cups, make it look all beautiful and shiny. Try to come back and make it work. But in the end, it's still going to be same cycle. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat is what I get. So for those of you that have someone come back around to try and apologize, to try and clear the air, just know it's not going to benefit neither one of y'all. Even if the perpetrator is, you know, the fucker that's causing all of this stuff, it's not going to benefit neither one of y'all trying to make something happen out of nothing, because it's nothing there. So apparently the collective really need to hear that, like, trying to go back to something or trying to make something work that's not in alignment with you, it's not going to get you anywhere. In fact, it's going to open up a wound or a cycle that should have closed out ages ago. So close out those cycles. Close out feeling the need or feeling obligated to go back around to something, or to open up something, or open up a book that has been dusty and has been tossed to the side. Like, don't go for it. You got out of it. You're free from it. See what else is out there for you. There's nothing there, wherever this is. It's not going to give you anything. In fact, it's going to make you turn into something that you're not. It's going to fuck up your flow. So if someone try to come back around and apologize, don't even respond. If someone try to open back up a book that's closed years ago, don't even respond. Don't even open back up the book. Don't even give them the time of day. Some of you guys are not going to hear what I have to say, but I'm telling you, this was once something you felt chained to, stuck to. Why you want to reinforce those chains? You shouldn't have to feel stuck to something, is what I get. You should feel free. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but the collective needs to hear this overall message. So that's what I get for the collective this week. Very specific collective message. Last but not least, let's go ahead and do the card of the week. So without further ado, I always do these cards. I leave you off with what you shall know for the week. Okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and pull out the book. So what shall the collective may know this week? What shall they may know this week? What is a message I can leave them off with to tie off this reading? What is it that they shall know? What is it they shall know this week? What is it they shall know? What is the messages they shall know this week? I got 3 more shuffles, okay. What is it they shall know this week? 2. What is the message I can give the collective this week on what is it they shall know? That is such a tongue twister. Okay. What is it that the collective shall know this week? May you know letting go. Can't make this shit up, y'all. Bottom on the deck, kindness. Girl, this is clear as day to the collective, y'all. If this ain't fucking in alignment, this is in alignment. May you know the power of letting go. May you find strength and freedom in letting go of those things that no longer serve you. Old patterns, painful thoughts, unhappy ways of being. Bring awareness to where it's hard to let go. Why are you hanging on so tight? Where's the freedom? Remember that a beautiful and tender flower will wilt in a clenched fist. May you know letting go. Call me a damn psychic because I'm feeling that shit, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing anyway. Y'all, what's yours will be yours. Let go of whatever it is that is not serving you no more. There's so much more out there for you. Open those doors. You got to believe there's more for you. I can say you have something out there for you. You got to believe that for yourself. There's more to this world. There's more to this earth. There's more to your life than what you're holding on to. That ain't shit. That ain't worth a damn. I'm getting the image of a bad apple in a bunch. You know, a rotten apple can rot the other apples. If you don't let go of that apple, it's going to rot the other ones. That's that shit that you're holding on to that's going to rot other parts of your life. You may think you're getting away clean cut. You're getting affected in different ways. It may come after your pockets, your money, your health, your connections to other people, your livelihood, your mental health, spiritual health. Let go of that shit that needs to go. Let it go. That message will just clean cut, man. Nothing else to add. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this week's weekly tarot messages. If you want, please subscribe if you want to see what other messages my cards have in store for you each week. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. I got to do the monthly video for this week, next month, October. So see you guys later in the next video. Toodles.